Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm making another trip to Niagara Falls, and I wanted to share with you my experience while I stay there. And just before I go ahead and introduce the hotel I'm staying at, I just wanted to thank each and every one of you again for all of your support and love. I really appreciate it, and you guys are just amazing. Now, I'll be staying today at the Days Inn by Wingdom in Niagara Falls. And as always, I'll be posting at the very end of the video my star rating along with the report so you can see how I measured each of the categories. Now let's get into it. Now this hotel is at 5943 Victoria Avenue in Niagara Falls. I think it's a little bit closer to the Clifton Hill side, but you are within walking distance to either Clifton Hill or to the falls. This hotel offers great value for money, and you can find some really great deals online. So I'll be linking in the description websites where you can get deals for this location. Now as for the parking, it is paid parking per night, and I stay during the weekday, so I think I was paying about $20 a night. If you stay over the weekend, I believe the price is going to be a little more expensive, so definitely check in before you make your visit. The hotel itself was fairly well maintained, and the staff at the front was very courteous and was willing to help and answer any questions I had. They promptly provided me with my room keys, gave me all the instructions I needed, including the Wi-Fi password, and I was off to my room. Okay guys, so here is a panoramic view of the room, and this is a 1 king size bed with a jetted tub. Now as we take a quick look around, so we can see, furniture is not the latest or the most modern, but it's appropriate and it works. There is a lot of storage, as you can see, but inside the cabinets, unfortunately, we do not have any kind of safe or any kind of microwave or fridge. There is a TV, kind of small, but it'll work. These are kind of the channels that you're going to get, so they give you a little list. This is a non-smoking or non-vaping room, which is good. And over here you have a little seating area with a mirror, which is nice. There's the phone there in case we need to call out. And this is the coffee machine they supply here. And you can see there's like some packets there with the coffee, the sugar, the cups. I've never used these machines, so I'm not really sure if they're that great, but it's included. And as we go around, there's the air conditioning and heating unit. Right now it's blowing some nice cold air because it is hot outside. On the wall we have a beautiful picture here of the Niagara Falls. And there's a little tag down here with some scripture, a panoramic view of the mighty Canadian Horseshoe Falls. It's pretty nice. And here beside the bed we have the alarm, and we have an extra base here with plugs. I guess this is an addition. Now one thing I noticed is on the wall there's only 2 plugs, so they have lamps everywhere, so you see this one is on, that one is off, and that's because this one I plugged it into that box, so now it has power. That one over there, unfortunately I cannot plug it into the wall, there is no connection, but it is what it is. I think there's enough light. These lights over here are working and they're plugged in. So let's go take a look on this side. And over here you see the jetted tub. Now this is pretty good. I think everything should be working. Yeah, you can see that it's working there. We have here the shower head in case you want this. And the funny thing with this one here is that the switch is behind the door, which I'll show you in a second, in the washroom. So the floor is all carpeted, and then around the tub we have like this mosaic kind of tile. That's just in case it gets wet. They do include the towels. They give you some soap over here. And above here you have some shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Just like in every place, I would recommend that you probably use your own if you brought some, but it's there in case you need it. And now let's look at the washroom. Okay, and for the washroom here, we have a very nicely sized washroom. Everything on the walls are tile all the way up to the ceiling, which is nice to avoid that humidity and wallpaper peeling. We got the power switch over here. We got some towels on a rack on the wall. And then over here we have the hair dryer that's already plugged in and ready to work. We have the toilet. We got a sink. Again, basic, nothing spectacular, but functional. We have a tissue box. They give you a little Dove soap here to wash your hands. And then you have a stand-up shower again with some towels on top. And the door here just kind of slides. There's a little handle. It closes and opens, just like that. And we can take a look in here just to kind of see. The shower head doesn't look that bad. It actually looks better than a lot of other places that I've seen. So let's quickly just check out the water and see how the pressure is on these. Okay, you can see water is on. Has some good water pressure. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I had it kind of on hot, so yeah, it's already pretty hot, so that's good. Okay. And now if we move over here, we have the sink. Okay, go over to the hot. And it's already hot. Go to the cold, and it's already cold. Okay, so now the bed. You can see again, it's a king size bed. Looks very comfortable. Looks nice and clean. You got a total of 5 pillows over there. And let's just check out to make sure this TV actually works. Yeah, TV is working. We're able to change everything. So far so good. Now, I just wanted to show you guys, so at the door, it's a standard locking system as usual. So we have the little lock up here. You have a porthole here so you can look outside. And you have the key entry for the door, so there's only one lock latch down here. And you do get a key card to open the door. So this is what you get from the front desk. They're gonna give you this little booklet that has the room number on it, and these are your 2 key cards. I just flipped it around so you can see the back. So for fire and safety, we have here one smoke alarm from First Alert. And right beside it, we have a sprinkler system. And that's pretty much it. So this whole room, that's all it has, as you can see. And there are a lot of other ventilations, like you can see up here. This is for the jetted tub, I guess, to get rid of that moisture. And we also have, in the washroom, there's one up here. That's the fan. But that's pretty much it. Outside, there's nothing else. Okay, so lastly, we have the window here. And I don't blame them for this because I already took a look, but unfortunately, I'm on the 6th floor. This is room 602. You know, it would be a nice view. Unfortunately, the window is kind of dirty, and it looks like it's from the inside of the panes of glass. So it doesn't even look like it's on the outside, but the outside is kind of dirty as well. Again, I can't really blame them for it, but I think this is just failed glass, so you don't really get much of a view. But right in front, you see a couple of restaurants. You have the Keg, you have Hooters, you have the Courtyard Marriott. And then over here on the side, this is the only ones that are clean. We have here just a view of some parking lots. And out in the distance, you can see that new hot air balloon ride, which I'll post some videos alongside this so you can see. And yeah, down below we just have the street. Sorry guys, I forgot to mention to you guys, I told you I would show you, but behind the door, this is where you have the jet switch. This is the washroom door, so if you turn this on, so it's kind of hidden. Hopefully people know where to find it if they want to turn on the jets. Now as you make your way to the pool, you're going to be greeted with this room, which is like a seating area, I guess, to dry off, and this is where you pick up your towels. The pool itself was a fairly large size. I was the only one at this time, so I had it all to myself, which was great. But the pool looked clean, the water was actually heated, which is a bonus, and the area surrounding it was very well decorated, and it has a big wall of light which let a lot of natural light come in, which was really nice to see. Now the walls in this area were really well maintained. You don't see a lot of the peeling or a lot of the humidity marks that you see in other pool areas, which was great. My only suggestion would be to add some ambient music just to liven up the area and kind of give you that relaxing vibe. Now they do have a hot tub right next to the pool, and that one was also empty, so I jumped in there. There's a button just around the corner and that turns on the tub, and this water was really hot and very relaxing. Next I decided to go into the sauna. The room is kept well warm and it feels very relaxing in here. After I got out of the sauna, there was a little relaxing court area where it's outdoors and you can kind of just sit down and relax if you wanted to. In the morning, there is a seating area for your breakfast, which is included in your price. It's a very basic continental breakfast, so it has some yogurts, orange juice, some fruits, breads, and butters. There are 2 machines there which do accept tap-in cards, which is great, and they do have some snacks and beverages and water that you can pick up at any time. Now based off the location, if you really want to treat yourself, there's a Denny's right next door for breakfast, and right across the street you have the Keg for lunch or the Hooters that's right next door. And here you have my rating report, which you can pause and look through if you like. And just remember that these results are based off of my experience during my stay. When you stay there, you may have a different experience and your result may vary. Now that brings us to the end of this video. I hope it was informative. You guys liked what you saw. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.